In the last year, over 100 different YouTube channels submitted their top 10 list of horror movies. Combine everybody's score, and that's how the top 20 was determined. Make sure to click on the box to subscribe to their channels. Helping out with the top 10 is Master Creep Theater. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel for some really creepy stories. Number 10. Night of the Living Dead.
George Romero took the zombie concept and totally reinvented it. Is the king, is the granddaddy, it's the beginning of the whole zombie epidemic.
The story follows Ben, Barbara, and 5 others trapped in a farmhouse in Pennsylvania, which is under attack by bloodthirsty zombies.
George A. Romero's first zombie film, so you need to see both of them or one of them, and you have to see the other. You should check it out.
Number 9. The Thing.
A shape-shifting, parasitic, extraterrestrial life form, the Thing infiltrates an Antarctic research station, taking the appearance of the scientists and researchers that it absorbs, and paranoia develops within the group.
Number 8. The Return of the Living Dead.
3 men, accompanied by a group of teenage punks, deal with the accidental release of a horde of brain-eating zombies onto the city of Louisville.
Number 7. Evil Dead 2.
After a long night, the lone survivor of an onslaught, Ash Williams, holds up in a cabin with a group of strangers, while the Demonites continue their attack.
Evil Dead 2 is one of the only movies to ever gross me out. I was eating pizza one night while watching it. That shit almost had me puking, man. It's one of the only movies to ever do that to me. Great ass movie.
Number 6. A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Several teenagers who are being stalked, terrorized, and killed in their dreams by a vengeful spirit of a child murderer, the Springwood slasher, Freddy Krueger.
Tell you what, before Robert Angler came along and Freddy, killers was just doing their thing, killing, and we thought that was enough. We was happy with the killing. Had a few smart-ass lines to the mix, we having a ball. Freddy Krueger had us laughing and cringing at the same time. God bless him. God bless him.
I'd have to say the best scene in that movie is whenever Tina gets killed. You know, she gets thrown up on the ceiling and then all the blood goes everywhere. Yeah, that would probably be the best thing about it.
Number 5. Scream.
A masked killer, Ghostface, begins murdering teenagers in the town of Woodsboro. Sydney Prescott and her friends figure out the rules of horror films as they find themselves living in a real-life one.
It's about 1995. We thought Wes Craven was kind of slipping out the game. He said, I got one more for you. And he brought us Ghostface. And holy hell, everybody knows Ghostface. Ghostface done went through a bunch of twists and turns and Scream 4, 5, 29, whatever the hell happened. They kind of milked it. They kind of milked it a little bit, but everybody know Ghostface. So, hey, I like the first one. Then it just kind of, woo, make me think too much and twist. Yeah, whatever.
I like the movie. I just find my favorites. Don't pick up the phone and don't be alone.
Number 4. The Exorcist.
12-year-old Reagan is possessed by a demonic being. Reagan's mother attempts to win back her child through an exorcism conducted by 2 priests.
Number 3. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah! I love that these Sawyers are cannibals. Come and get it, Oink Man!
A group of friends visiting their grandfather's house in the countryside of Texas fall victim to a chainsaw-wielding killer and his family of grave-robbing cannibals.
He's just a wicked killer with this chainsaw. He's an all-around good dude, you know. He stole somebody's face and put it on his face, but it's alright.
And Bubba just misunderstood. That's the thing, man. He's just trying to do his thing. I feel for him. He almost hooked up a stretch in part 2. I just want to get him laid. I just want to get Leather laid. I want to take him out on the town, have a few drinks, and get him laid. He'd be chilling out. He wouldn't be murdering all these folks. He just need laid. Help a brother out. Holla Spooky Lou. We're going to get Leatherface laid one of these days.
Number 2. Dawn of the Dead.
A plague of unknown origin has caused the reanimation of the dead, causing them to rise and prey on human flesh. 4 survivors barricade themselves inside a Pittsburgh shopping mall, while mass hysteria is throughout the world spread from the outbreak.
You got like 3 versions of the film. You got the US theatrical version, you got the extended version, and you got the European version. This is just fucking awesome.
Number 1. Halloween.
Love my John Carpenter. He changed the game with this one. I'm talking about changing the game. The folks from Friday the 13th went to the theater and watched Halloween to base Friday the 13th on that shit. That's how good it was. That's how good it was.
Pretty much propelled the slasher genre to how it is today.
On Halloween night, a 6-year-old Michael Myers murders his older sister. 15 years later, he escapes from Smith's Grove Sanitarium, returns to his hometown, and begins stalking high school student Laurie Strode and her friends. While Michael's psychiatrist Dr. Sam Loomis follows to try to prevent him from killing.
You can't talk about horror without Michael Myers in there somewhere.
The suspense is superb in this movie. Carpenter knows how to make a good suspenseful movie. For example, the part where Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode, is walking over to the house and where Michael killed her friends. And then you're just like, oh no, she's gonna go into the house. Don't go into the house, don't go into the house. No! No!
It's the best one to be the scariest person in the mask and the knife running around trying to kill you, who can't be stopped. Truly a boogeyman.
That's the big thing about Michael Myers, you know. He's anywhere.